is the Tasmanian blue gum. Its Latin name is Eucalyptus globulus. The species epithet comes from Latin for little buttons, which describes its bud cap. It is in the Myrtaceae family and native to Australia. They're incredibly tall. They usually range from about 100 to 180 feet at maturity, although the tallest known specimen is currently growing in Tasmania at 298 feet. These trees are native to Australia and Tasmania, but have been naturalized all over the world, including parts of Europe, Africa, and the United States. It is the most common species of eucalyptus in the state of California, and it really agrees with the Mediterranean climate. It was brought here in 1860 to provide wood for railroad ties, and once brought here, it did so well in the state of California that now the state and the Environmental Protection Agency consider it an invasive species. The Department of Agriculture, however, doesn't consider it invasive, so it's not on any national invasive species lists through them. Part of why it has done so incredibly well here is its range of reproductive strategies. They can reproduce clonally if necessary, and they can self-pollinate if necessary, although that does lead fairly quickly to inbreeding depression. The blue gum prefers outcrossing as its main method of reproduction, and use a wide variety of pollinators, including insects, birds such as hummingbirds, and even sometimes koalas. Humans have been using Eucalyptus globulus since the indigenous Australians, the Aboriginal people. They mostly used it for medicine. They would use the leaves to cure diarrhea and headaches and colds. To do this, they mostly use leaves to make poultices and teas. They also use leaves to make prints on fabric, a practice that is still ongoing today. More modern uses include the wood for railroad ties, as it was brought into California originally for, and not so much in building because it doesn't hold up strong, but in construction as well as paper making. One of the most valued and interesting things about eucalyptus is its essential oil properties. It can be used medicinally, as a perfume, and in an industrial setting. And people are all about essential oils right now. Eucalyptus oil comes from oil glands in the leaves that aren't quite visible here, but give the tree its distinct smell and make the leaves one of the most valuable parts of it today. One of the main components of eucalyptus oil that gives it its medicinal and other properties is called cineol. It is usually at about 75% in Eucalyptus globulus, and it can be distilled for pure cineol. It's used today to help with colds and coughs, and is one of the components of cough drops. And it also has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. And in soaps and things. It's also nice in soaps because of its fragrance, and it's used as a perfume in things like candles and also for flavoring in food, as well as an essential oil. There is a big movement going on around essential oils currently, and eucalyptus is one of the most popular ones, along with things like peppermint and lavender. Because the best essential oils are ones that not only smell good, but also have uses such as the medicinal properties that cineol gives eucalyptus oil. Its industrial uses include helping blend fuels together to make them more cohesive, and as a biopesticide and insect repellent to help protect crops without spraying them with less natural chemicals. Thanks for watching. Here are the sources that I got my information from. All photos were cited as they appeared, and all footage was shot by me.